What's up, guys? This is Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and all I have to say is the show must go on, right? You know, like Forrest Gump says, just one day it started raining and it didn't quit raining for 40 days. We've seen every kind of rain there is. There's big old fat rain and little bitty skinny rain, and yeah, it has rained non-stop for days, and we're flooded out. I mean, this is nuts. Look at all the water. It's crazy. But guess what? Chores still have to be done just because it rains. I mean, I can come in here in the greenhouse where it's nice and dry, except my walkways are a little flooded. But my beds are still dry. I actually do stuff in here if I want to, but I don't really have time. I gotta do all my chores. Gotta feed the goats. Those poor things have been trapped in the barn for days. Chickens down here, somewhat dry. I think I may move them a little bit because they're kind of in a wet spot because of the vent. Time to get some chores done. But I have to show you guys the creek. We're gonna have to use our new bridge today, so be sure to stick around for that. I'm gonna take you guys down to the creek and show you what it looks like when it's rolling. There you go, girls. Enjoy a nice fresh spot of weeds to clean up for us. We may have a little water issue. Check this out. Here's my greenhouse. This is the back side of my greenhouse. Check out the river. This isn't the creek. This is just my field. But that's a lot of water. Huh, Bella? A lot of rain, isn't it, sis? That's crazy. Bella don't mind the rain, do you, sis? You're not like the goats. Creek's up a little bit, Bella. There's the dam. So far, so good. We're holding strong on the part we added on. Where you going, Bella? So we were in a drought here. Hadn't rained in, I don't know, at least a month. And then all of a sudden in the last 3 or 4 days, all it's done is rain. In my last video, I showed you guys all the ice and stuff. Well, it's about 37 degrees today, and that's where we've been hanging for the last several days. It's a really good thing we're not below freezing, or we'd have an ice storm that would knock out power and take trees down. Just rain. So we're thankful for the rain because we sure needed it, but it sure makes a mess of things. So I'm down here on my driveway. You can see there's where my driveway goes up the other side. Comes down from the house this way. And this is the problem we have. This is typically a low water slab crossing that you see all the time in our videos. It's, you know, a couple inches deep. But when it floods, this becomes a problem. And as you know, it's not safe to drive a car across water. So as you can see across there, right there is my patrol car. And that's why we need the bridge. Now I know somebody will say, well, the flood's down here and the bridge is way up there. But our last bridge got washed out. And it was only about the level of the top of that concrete straight across. And it washed out. So we went bigger, better, higher, all of the above. So we have a safe way to get in and out of our house when it rains. Let's go check out the bridge. Oh yeah, this is awesome. I love this bridge. Check out the view from above. That's a lot of water, guys. And really the creek's not even that high right now. When it really gets to rolling, you won't even be able to tell that dam's there. But that's a lot of water still. There's Bella. She's trying to figure out what to do. Bella! Here she comes. Well, Houston's not here. He went and stayed at Grandma's house last night, so Dad gets to feed Skip this morning. But like I said, these goats hate the rain. So they've been stuck in the barn for about 3 days now. I imagine they're getting pretty restless and ready for it to quit raining like me. Woo, get back, Skip. Get back, Bear. Come on. Here you go, Skip. Oh man, you're a hungry goat, aren't you? What do you think, Bear Dog? Goats look like you're doing pretty good. Babies everywhere, babies everywhere. Oh, Skip. He's a hungry one. Gotta feed the billy goat. Morning, Crazy. Don't spaz out on me. Just trying to feed you. There you go. Enjoy your lunch. Have a great day. Sorry you got to stand here in the rain. Alright. Chores are done for the day. Mama goats are fed. Baby goats are fed. Skip's fed. Billy goat's fed. Chickens are fed. Chickens are fed. Can you believe it? I didn't have to water anything today though. Everybody had plenty of water. It's crazy. Farm chores must go on, even when it rains though, right? So we're headed off to basketball. Last time we came down here was just a practice run. I had to go get my wife's boots. And now she's got her muck boots, and we're headed out to basketball. Weston's playing in Anadarko, Oklahoma in the playoffs. And we're actually going to use the bridge for its intended purpose. But the creek is on the rise, and it has really come up since you guys saw it a few minutes ago. Well, that's a lot of water.
Holy buckets of water.
Wife's Snapchatting. She's snapping away. Because, hey, this is cool. Guys, I'm telling you what, who has this on their driveway? I mean, the bridge is our savior now. Thank you, Don Brown, for building the bridge. This thing is perfect. I couldn't ask for anything better. Check out the creek. That's a lot of water. Here's our driveway, where you typically drive across and go across and up. Not today. But Mom, we're using the bridge. This was a 2-year project in the making. Now you can get out of your house when it floods. Good. Because it's flooding right now, Mom. That's a lot of water. Does your driveway look like that today? I bet not. Don't fall down. That's a good feeling when you can just walk right over the water. That bridge was a long time project that, look at it. Isn't that awesome? That right there is great. That's what allows us to get in and out of our house on days like this. So my wife says this was a 2-year project in the making. She says it's because it took so long because I took so long. And I tried to tell her, I tell her this all the time. When you tell your husband to do something, you don't have to remind him every 6 months. He's gonna get it done.
Oh!
Well, this is awesome. Next problem. This one would be really, really easy to get upset about. I'm just not that kind of guy. It doesn't do any good to get upset. I was here, standing in this spot about 30 minutes ago, and this wasn't here. So, you can see where our vehicles are parked at. This is on the opposite side of the creek. We come across the bridge, and our driveway goes on out that way. Next problem. Well, let me show you this. this one's a doozy. So there's our driveway coming in. We got this big, kind of an overflow creek. Not really a creek, this is just a drainage ditch. But we got these big tin horns that go under the road. Yeah, driveway. Water coming down. Guess what? Bam. That's our driveway. There is no way to get a car across that because our tin horn looks like it filled up full of trash. All that debris must have clogged up our tin horns. And yeah, washed them out. See that? There's two tin horns. You can see one right there and one here. Now this isn't a new problem. We actually fixed this problem last year. I posted a video last year when this washed out, and we hired a guy to come in with a backhoe and clean all that out and everything. And there's two tin horns in that ditch that have been there for probably 30 years or maybe 35 years. Obviously they're not working anymore. So we're gonna have to hire somebody soon, obviously, because my patrol car's sitting right there. It can't get across here. I have to hire somebody to put in a bigger tin horn, like, you know, today. If we can get somebody here. Here comes my happy wife. She's not gonna be happy. Your face says it all. Hey. But Mom, I built the bridge for you. You wanted a bridge and I built the bridge. Well, I had a bridge built. You don't look too happy.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh my gosh. It's nothing to get upset about. It's just life. It is what it is. We can't get our vehicles out our driveway today. Because we've got a lot of water and no driveway. My wife's not happy. She's not enjoying this quite as much as I am. Look at her up there. Our Savior is on the way though. We had to call a ride. Yeah, looks like more problems. When in doubt, call your mother-in-law.
Right.
She'll come to the rescue, even if your wife's a little upset.
It's okay, baby. Everything happens for a reason.
That's right. That's what a good mother-in-law says.
That's right. I just told Kevin that. Guess who's late today?
Do what?
Guess who's late today?
Not Kevin.
Yes, I reminded him of that.
Yeah, so yesterday we had basketball. I had to work a day shift. I was supposed to get off at 3 o'clock. We had terrible rain issues, big semi crash on the interstate, so I got off at 4, and everybody was fretting because I was making us late. Well, I'm not making us late today. I'm on time. Sort of. Well, we are officially on the road. Are you happy now, Mom? Got some phone calls to make. We got to try to get that ditch crossing fixed, but here's the way I see it. We could stress out about all these little problems and worry about them. It's just a driveway. We'll get it fixed. That could have collapsed when somebody was driving across it, because just earlier when I'd walked across the creek to get my wife's muck boots, my neighbor drove down the driveway. So he drove across that about 30 minutes before I found that it washed out. So it could have collapsed with his, 3/4 ton Dodge diesel pickup sitting on it, and it didn't happen. So we'll get it fixed, no worries. Some people live in town and they have a house with a garage, and when it rains, they walk into their heated garage, push the button on the wall, and the garage door goes up. They drive out, push the button, the garage door goes down, and they drive to work. And they don't get wet. Not at our house though, right, Mom?
No.
I enjoy it, man. This is where I grew up. This is the life I live. This is the life my family lives. My mother-in-law here was probably part of one of the biggest inspirations for the bridge we have now, because she was gonna kill me because kids kind of had a little accident on the old cable walk bridge one day, and they got a little bit wet. Yes. And she said my kids are not walking across that anymore. So,
or my grandbabies.
Her grandbabies. But anyways, guys, we got a new bridge. It was all exciting, and then our driveway washes out, but we'll get that fixed too. Just another day in paradise. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope y'all have a great day. We're gonna go enjoy some basketball if we can make it there without any more roadblocks. Have a great one. We'll see you on the next video.